Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Oh my goodness. Day 13. Where have the last 13 days gone? I mean, it's only been, I know I say this all the time, it's only been 2 days less. It's only been 11 days for me of the daily vlogging and the daily editing. But even 11 days, like I don't know where the last 11 days have gone either. It's wild. It really, really is. I'm at Whole Foods because someone thought that they'd told me to get mozzarella when we were at Whole Foods. I always finish my shopping faster than Mom does. So I'll sometimes go back to her and see what she needs and if there's anything easy I can run and get. And so she told me about the brown cheese, but she thought she told me about the mozzarella that we need to have lasagna. She told me in her head, she didn't tell me out loud. We're having a debate about this, but I swear she told me to get, like she verbally told me, I heard her say, look for the brown cheese and get the stuff for Punch for Christmas. And I got all of that. She never told me out loud. She told me in her head, but not out loud, to get the mozzarella. So since I live closest to Whole Foods and since I'm on the way, like since Whole Foods is on the way to the house, I'm the one who gets to stop to get the mozzarella. Or I don't get lasagna tonight. And that was basically the deal, she said. And I'm like, all right, fine. So I am up earlier than I would like to be for a Monday during winter break, but that was my choice. Mom was happy to go hiking later in the day, but I really want to go hiking before lunch. So I got up early, like 8 o'clock early. It's 9:15. I got up early so I could leave early, get here, get to the house, and we'd have time to go hiking. So I need to get going. Got to make this a short intro because I want to get there. She wants to have lunch at noon usually. And so I feel like we need to be leaving for hiking by 10:30. Oh, I've got plenty of time. But if we can leave before 10:30, that would be even better. So I need to get the mozzarella to the house, get myself to the house, go meet up with Mom, and then we will take you all hiking with us. So I'm with Mom now. She's right here.
And it's cold.
It's not cold. I've taken my hoodie off. I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt.
I'm gonna put my gloves on soon.
Mom's got ear warmers on and a hat and a jacket
I have
with a long sleeve shirt underneath.
Two long sleeve shirts.
I mean, in her defense, it is like 50 something, I think, but it's not cloudy. It's sunny.
Okay, so we're gonna go along this blue trail.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do this, and it actually loops kind of back around, but it does.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Okay. That one there.
Yeah.
Which is not.
Which was hard.
Yeah.
So we're in the same general area as the hike we did on Thanksgiving, but we're not doing that hike again. We're gonna do something a little bit easier. So which way do we go? This way? Okay. So yeah, it's a gorgeous morning. It's cool, but not cold, despite what someone thinks. Oh shoot, I knew I was gonna forget something.
What'd you forget?
I'm wearing the wrong shoes.
Oh.
I'm not wearing my hiking shoes.
Well,
I'm like,
those are still okay on this.
yeah, they're fine. They'll just get dusty. But I'm like, wow, as soon as I stepped onto the trail, I'm like, this doesn't feel normal. This doesn't feel right. Something feels different. Yeah, I'm wearing just my general walking shoes. So I didn't want to wear my hiking shoes into Whole Foods. I brought them with me. They're packed in my bag. So annoying. Anyway, we'll still enjoy this hike and have a lovely time. Mom and I are back. We're done hiking. We've stopped at Starbucks. So I've got myself a latte and Mom got a peppermint mocha, which I can't remember the last time she got something fancy from Starbucks.
Pre-pandemic.
It's been a while. But we had a great hike. This was a lot nicer than our Thanksgiving hike. I mean, our Thanksgiving hike was nice, but
yeah, it was rigorous.
It was rigorous. This was a nice, gentle hike. It had a little bit of uphill, little bit of challenging stuff, some nice views from the top. It's funny because then we came down and we're along the side of it, and the hill doesn't look that big that we were up, but from the top of it, there were some really beautiful views. I hope I captured some of them in the vlog. So yeah, and then we hiked around the bottom bit that was flatter. Did just under 2 miles total, so it was a really nice hike. And now it is 11:53, so we're having, well, I'm having brunch. I've got a sandwich from Starbucks along with my coffee, and Mom's gonna make lunch for her and Dad, and then she and I will both take a shower and get freshened up a bit, and then we'll see what we do the rest of the afternoon. I want to make some cookies. I want to make some more Norwegian cookies because we're all out of those, and we're almost out of the sugar cookies that Mom had made, so I'll do a batch of Norwegian to hold everyone over until Mom can make some more sugar cookies. I don't know, I had work and stuff that I wanted to do today, but that was if I was working from home. So I don't know how productive I'm gonna be today here at the house. We might just watch House Hunters International and relax all afternoon. And then Mom's gonna make lasagna for dinner, which I'm very, very excited about. Lexi was very happy to see us when we got home. Gus was also very happy to see us, but Lexi is always happy when Mom is back. Lexi does not like being that far away from Mom for very long.
I'm her support human.
Mom is Lexi's support human, absolutely. She's so funny. Like, Dad and I can be here, but if Mom's not here, we are not the humans that she wants. Whereas if Mom is home, then Lexi is happy to go visit Dad in his office or sit with me on the couch. But if Mom's not here...
Had this been so obsessed with one of us. I mean, Lucy was your dog, but she would go with anybody.
Oh yeah, our first dog, Lucy.
Would go with anybody.
Lucy was like my dog and slept in my room, but she loved Dad, she loved Mom, she was happy to be with anyone. Gus is, Lisa is definitely Gus's main human, but he loves being with Mom and Dad and snuggling with them. He'll snuggle with anyone who lets him.
Yeah.
Luna was kind of Dad's dog, but would love to just curl up next to anyone. Yeah, towards the end, Luna did not like the sound of Mom's coughing, and Mom was coughing a lot at that time, and so anytime Mom coughed, Luna would leave the room. It was kind of sad.
Yeah, she would go outside and lay down like, I can't even be inside. And
Poor
do
dog.
the paw on it.
Yeah, the Labrador thing.
Chin on the paws.
So, but, so each dog has kind of been attached to one human, like as their main human, but Luna, Lucy, Gus loved everyone. It's not that Lexi doesn't love us, but she is just, Mom is Lexi's whole world. The rest of us are just allowed to live in it, kind of a thing.
So I'm like dreading having to, go on our trips.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever Mom and I travel, Lexi is not happy to be left alone with Dad. It's like, if Mom is in the house...
Although she's really, when she had her seizure, she was cluing onto him a
lot. A lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Well, she'll go into Dad's office and say hi and get a face rub.
Yeah, she likes Daddy,
So, she'll be fine. But yeah.
And she was funny at the vets. It was a male vet we had this time, and she just walked over to him like, hi!
Lexi's down here. Lexi Lou.
Noisy, so I don't know if you want.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee before it gets cold and have my sandwich before that gets cold. And then yeah, we'll see what we do for the rest of the day. Okay, the cookies are in the oven. Very exciting. They're gonna be, I need to check them in a few minutes. I probably shouldn't have started talking to you all just yet. This day, this day is running away from me. Mom and I still haven't watched anything yet, and she's about to get up to make the ricotta cheese for the lasagna. Mom's making her own ricotta, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's easy.
I'm not gonna put you on camera.
How expensive it was. Yeah, because I have curls.
Mom has curlers in her hair, and I know how she feels about being vlogged when she has her ponytail up in curlers. You look cute. She's giving me that look like, still don't put me on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just on the couch here with little Miss Lexi, who's snoozing. Are you snoozing? Say hi. Say hi. She's like, you're interrupting my nap. We could just have Lexi cam. Yeah, she's so not interested. I love you. So yeah, I started editing tomorrow's vlog, so I'll keep working on that while Mom's making the ricotta, and then hopefully at some point we can watch. We've got 2 House Hunters internationals. Yeah, I don't think anything more productive than cookie baking and vlog editing is happening today, but that's okay. It's a nice quiet day. And Lexi's happy to have people on the couch with her. Gus must be with Dad. Gus was out here for a little bit, but I think I was making too much noise in the kitchen for him. He does not like that. So he runs away whenever we start doing something in the kitchen, unless Mom calls him back to give him a treat. But I'm just enjoying Mom's tree, which apparently a lot of you all, oops, there's the cookies. A lot of you liked Mom's tree when I showed you in a previous day of Vlogmas. Let's give the cookies a look. They need 8 to 13 or 10 to 13 minutes, and I put them in for 8. So we'll just flip these around so they get a nice even bake all the way around. Then we will set this for, did them for 8. I think we can do them for another 4 minutes. And while I'm up, Mom has done some more decorating. She's put up the nativity scene. This is our old nativity scene. It belonged to my grandparents, my Grandpa Bob and Grandma Max. So this used to live down in the Sierra Vista house for years. So my great grandma Leela gave it to my Grandma Max. So it was probably made in Wisconsin, but there's like some tiny maker's marks. There's like a small maker's mark on some or all, yeah, only some of the pieces, but there isn't like a big like branding of them. So yeah, it's a very old nativity scene, and then it's been passed down to us, and so we have it. But growing up, every time we visited my grandparents, this was always up at Christmas time. And then this little runner is embroidered on each end with kind of the Mary, Joseph, the donkey, and Jesus already born. So this is them leaving after his birth, I suppose. And Mom got that in Germany. Mom has a bunch of these sort of tablecloths and runners and things from Germany. And then I can give you all a better look at the tree. So Mom's tree has a wide range of ornaments. There are some, like this one, the quarter horse star, right?
Yeah, that was one of our first.
That was, did you make it?
No,
Or did you buy that from like a craft fair or something?
No, I think it was given to us at the Christmas party.
So that was one of her earliest ornaments when they first got married. But then we have a few other like military related ornaments. It's always a good gift. So these are just some kind of generic military army ornaments. But then we have some from our travels. So this is one Lisa brought back from New Orleans. This is one Mom and Dad got in Prague. I know this little Santa is from Prague, Fortnum and Mason. We've got some London themed, there go the cookies again, London themed Santa. Mom got that in London at the Sherlock Holmes Museum, I think. Let's go check the cookies. Turn that off. Ugh. Oh, I don't know. I don't really like Mom's new oven. Oh, come look, since you need to get up to do the ricotta anyway. So the cookies need more time. So let's go back to the Christmas tree. I'll show you some more ornaments. These we've had forever, the Santa and Mrs. Claus. Those are from Avon. What was the peppermint or the candy cane, Mama? What's the story with that one?
The first year we were married, I couldn't afford ornaments.
So Mom made this because the first year they were married, she couldn't afford ornaments. She did a good job, and it's been over 40 years, so it's held up pretty well. What are some other of the travel ones? We've got another New Orleans, we've got London, we've got the Tower of London. I know that was bought in London, and this was from Oxford. And Mom has the same St. Paul's Cathedral as I do. What are some other old ones? This is an old one from Germany. And these Mom made, these little snowmen. These were from little wooden boxes, and she puts ribbon around the lids and then paints something on the inside of the lids. We've got a Mr. Snowman and a Mrs. Snowman, and then here's a Santa that she painted. Yeah, Mom's crafty days in Germany. And then with the inside, the box, deeper part of the box, so she'd do something with the lid, and then the other with the box, she'd put a thicker ribbon around it and then put like a little scene or something on the inside. We've got,
Sold some of those at one of the craft fairs.
yeah, Mom used to do lots of crafts and then would sell them at various craft fairs. And then there's some, like I'm sure this is a Crate and Barrel one, so Mom's got a bunch of Crate and Barrel ornaments as well. So yeah, there's your little trip around Mom's Christmas tree. Huh?
The back has a bunch.
Oh, we've got a Packers helmet. Yeah, there's, her ornaments go all the way around, but Mom's tree rotates. She doesn't have the rotation on, but her tree does. You want to turn it on? Mom's gonna turn on the tree rotation. So she's got room to rotate something. I don't. There go the cookies again. I could get a rotating tree stand. That's all she did, was buy a rotating tree stand. But I don't have room in my apartment to have my tree out far enough from the wall like she does to give it room to rotate. So yeah, she's got the rotating tree and mine stays in one place. So just have to make sure that when you stop it, you don't stop with the angel facing the wall. This is another old one. I love this old cuckoo clock one. That's another favorite of mine. And I made that one. This is a little quilted. Oh no, Lisa made this one. There's one I made as well. We made the same one. So there's one by me somewhere. I don't know where though. But yeah, so there's Mom's tree. Now you all have a better look. We'll probably look at some more later in Christmas.
I don't know why I'm measuring this.
I don't know either.
Well, at first I was going to do the recipe, but now I'm like, no, I think I'm
You're just gonna do your own thing?
Yeah, I'm just going to do the whole thing.
Oh. So Mom is getting ready to make her ricotta. I'm gonna sit down and do some video editing, and hopefully these cookies will be finished baking at some point. right, I'm home. I'm just getting everything settled so that I can get settled. So I just need to put away everything I brought home from home. For those who haven't been following for very long, I have two homes in a way. I have my apartment, and then there's the house, or my parents' house. You'll hear me refer to it that way. And yeah, it's just, I've got my little apartment that's just mine, that I pay the rent on and I pay the bills for and all of that stuff. And then I have my parents' house, which will always be home. I feel like they're both home. I feel at home in both places. I probably feel more at home here in my apartment because everything's how I like it and it's all set up for me. It's not a shared space the way that the house is kind of my parents' home that my sister and I come back to. Like when I go and stay the night, I don't have, like, it's not our childhood home. My sister and I are army brats. We don't have a childhood home. I think that's why we're so attached. She and I are so attached to the Sierra Vista house. Anyone who's been a military brat in any armed service, diplomat children, missionary children, there's a term for it that I didn't learn until I was in college, but third culture kids, which I've never really talked about that, but I'm a third culture kid. I'm an American citizen by birth, born to two American citizens, both of whom were in the military at the time of my birth. My mom didn't. My mom was reserves until I was like 5, but I was born in Germany. So I'm not like other American children who were born and raised in the US because I spent so much of my childhood, particularly like I was talking about before, you know, 7 out of the first 10 years of my life were spent overseas. 5 of those are like the bulk of my childhood memories, ages 5 to 10. I've never fully identified with any of my friends who were born and raised in the US. I've always felt a little bit different from that experience. But I'm also not German. And I don't relate to being German, being raised in Germany, because I was raised in Germany by Americans on an American military installation. Like, I don't relate to Germans who grew up in Germany, but I also don't relate to Americans who grew up in America. I have this like weird hybrid of the two experiences in a way, and so that's what being a third culture kid is all about. When I first learned that term and learned that like scholars of like childhood development and different subjects around that are like actually researching it, I was like, wow, that's amazing. So growing up, we've had so many different homes. Like, it's so funny when I watch YouTubers who are like buying a house, when they talk about buying their forever home. The idea of a forever home, that's completely foreign to me. We've always moved. I've never assumed that anywhere I live would be a forever home. I think the house my parents are living in now is their forever home. My dad has made it very clear he is never moving. I never thought I would stay in this apartment for 10 years. Like, the fact that I've been here for over 10 years is just mind-blowing to me. Both places are home. This one is the most homey because it's set up for me, but I love going to my parents' house, and it's one of the reasons why I try to go there every week. It's just nice to go be with them and to be with my family and to see the dogs, and I'm just very lucky that I have a space like that to go to that still feels like home and feels like an extension of my own home. In some ways, it's kind of like this apartment is my bedroom, this is my space, but then their home is still also my home. We're one household split between 2 separate dwellings, if that makes sense. This is a very long ramble, but this is also part of what I was looking forward to Vlogmas for, that we could have random chats like this. So there you go. Learned a little bit more about me and my background and my homes that I have here in Phoenix. Now oh gosh, it's It's nearly 8 o'clock. Didn't really intend to be out this late. It was nearly 7 when I left to come home back here, and then it took me a while to get here, and then I've been just running around putting stuff away and getting ready. I think we'll just end the vlog here. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I feel like it's been a quiet vlog and just a very cozy, homey, at-home vlog with the family and the dogs. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube and maybe some other TV. Tomorrow is gonna be just a cozy at-home day here at the apartment. Try to do some of the life admin stuff that I was supposed to do today, but didn't get done since I was at the house, and also go for a hike. So come back for tomorrow. And I think our question for the vlog, I would like to know, where feels like home for you? Is it a house? Is it somewhere else? Is it a different kind of place? But where feels the most like home for you? Let me know. You can leave a house emoji to let me know which one of you lovely people made it all the way to the end with this very random chat here tacked on at the end. Give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm gonna go get cozy and comfy and get settled on the couch and make some peppermint tea. I think that sounds really good tonight. And maybe 1 or 2 of those Norwegian cookies that I baked this afternoon. And just have a nice cozy rest of my evening. And I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching today. Bye!